Welcome to the Doggie Dojo. My name is Trevor Smith, and today we're taking you along the ride of AKC Dog Agility Invitationals, where they take the top 5 of every single breed and have them compete head-to-head in Orlando, Florida. My wife and I got 4 dogs into Agility Invitationals this year. We have Enya the Silky Terrier, Noah the Shih Tzu, Miko, and Sushi the French Bulldogs. Enya and Miko have been here many times before, where Noah and Sushi, this is their second time coming. Last year, both Noah and Sushi were a little bit nervous, and they had a couple faults because of that, where they went off course or they knocked a bar or popped out of the weed post because they were a little bit nervous about the environment. There was just so much at Dog Agility Invitationals, so much pressure. There are so many dogs, so many people in this gigantic arena. It puts a lot of pressure on the dogs, and it takes a lot to order to run clean where they don't make any faults on the course. And that's very important because you have to pretty much run clean at all 4 rounds of the event in order to make it to finals. Now, Enya and Miko have made it to finals before, but Sushi and Noah have never made it to finals. So we're hoping that this year they have a chance of doing that if they can collect themselves and not be so nervous like they were last time. Now, the first day of the event was on Friday, which was actually a warm-up run. It's a course called Time to Beat, where there's a mixture of obstacles in there like an A-frame and a seesaw, some jumps and weed pulls, just to get the dogs warmed up in the environment. Now, all 4 dogs did awesome on this. It was really cool to see, and especially with me running Sushi, which is the only dog I got to bring to this event. My wife is going to be running Noah, Miko, and Enya, and I'm going to be running just Sushi. Sushi is the dog I run the most in our family, so I get to focus on just her and seeing how well she can do on this year's event. This warm-up shows anything. It shows that these dogs came ready to play. They ran so great, including Sushi. She was fast and confident. The environment wasn't phasing here nearly as much as it was last year. I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to be able to do starting tomorrow. Round 2 is standard course, where they have it all. So it is the dog walk. It is the A-frame. It is the seesaw, the jumps, the weaves, the tunnels. It's all in there. It's a great course, and we were excited to run it. This is a harder thing to sometimes run clean because every dog has to hit on the downside the yellow part of the dog walk, seesaw, and A-frame in order to run the event clean. If they jump past the yellow, they don't get a clean run. It's time for Saturday, which was round 1 and round 2 of the event. They have to run clean in all 4 events in order to have a chance to make it to finals. The top dogs that make it to finals, the dogs that they pull, they're first looking for dogs with 0 faults. No off courses, no knocked bars, no jumping the contacts. Then they look for time. Some dogs that have superiorly fast times and have maybe 1 fault throughout the whole event can still make it to finals, but it's really hard. Your dog has to be like first place in all 4 rounds in order for that to make it happen, but I've seen it done before. Now, round 1 was jumper. It's just jumps and weaves and tunnels, and it's so much fun. And all the dogs did really good, and we had some clean runs from Sushi and from Noah and from Miko. Sadly, though, the dog that's made it to finals in our family the most, Enya, the Silky Terrier, as she was rounding a corner, she just couldn't get traction on the turf enough, and she went to take the jump, and the bar got knocked. Her back feet dragged across the bar, knocked over, which gives her some faults. So it's not really a fun start to the weekend for Enya, but really she's been here before when she's made it to finals. She's still a fantastic dog, and these things happen. What's amazing about invitationals is something I want everyone that's maybe looking to go to invitationals or got invited to invitationals to realize is that just being here and just being at the event is amazing. Everything else is a cherry on top, whatever you want to say. So we're still going to have fun. We're still going to have an amazing time with Enya, and the pressure to make it to finals is pretty much off. Now it's just about running and having fun. Now with Noah, Miko, and Sushi all running clean, we still have a chance to get one of our dogs to finals. And now it's on to round 2. In round 2, we had some very fast runs again, and all the dogs are looking great. Now here's the problem though. They only take 1 dog from each breed to finals. So if they're taking 10 dogs, and there's 165 dogs in the 8-inch class that our dogs are jumping in, where every dog is put into their height class to compete against. Like you can imagine a 8-inch dog competing against a taller 16-inch or 20-inch border collie. There's going to be some speed differences sometimes, not always, but it's going to be harder to go head-to-head with that. So they keep them all in their individual height class. So for Miko and Sushi, though, they're both French Bulldogs. Only one of them are going to be able to go to finals. The other one is just going to have to sit on the sideline, even if they are close to each other. So let's just say that Miko is number 5 and Sushi is number 6. Miko is going to go to finals and Sushi will have to wait on the sideline, even though they take 10 to the finals. So going into round 2, I have to get faster than Miko. And right now, Miko is still pacing faster than Sushi. So we're going to go ahead and see what happens. As you can see, Noah did a fantastic job, ran the course, ran fast. Heading up to being one of the best dogs in the Shih Tzu category. Every breed typically has also like a little mini competition where you can get like a breed medallion too. So we're looking forward to that. Miko and Sushi also ran clean and did a fantastic job. Anya, she just seems to have a little bit of a wild hair, it seems, at Invitational. She's real excited to be here because rounding a corner again, we didn't knock a bar, but we had an off course where she misinterpreted where Mallory was going to be and she took the jump instead of going up the A-frame. She should have done a check or a tight turn around the jump and headed up the A-frame, but she decided to go off course to a jump. So that is her second fault of the competition. Now, inside of the AKC Invitationals, there is a thing called the breed medallion where every breed is competing to be the top of their particular breed. For us, we're looking to get the Silky Terrier breed medallion, the French Bulldog breed medallion, and the Shih Tzu breed medallion. With Enya having one fault on the line, that was maybe still up in the air because the other Silky Terriers could also possibly get a fault. But now that she has 2 faults on the line, she's also out of getting the breed medallion. And if you've seen my previous videos before about Invitationals where Enya made it to finals for the very first time for any of our family members, this is uncharacteristic for her. She's just a little bit wild, a little bit excited about being here. And so hopefully one of the things, other than we already had a clean run for the warm-up run for time to beat, we're hoping to get some sort of clean run from Enya just so we can take a pretty ribbon home. She doesn't care about that stuff. Dogs don't care about the ribbons. It's more of a human thing, right? So if we get a ribbon, great. But it's actually the more important thing is just having fun. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can rein Enya in for just a little bit more and see if we can get her a ribbon before the end of AKC Invitationals. So at the end of round 2, we still have Miko, Noah, and Sushi all possibly heading to the finals. The finals hope dream is still alive. We got to run clean for 2 more rounds. That's the end of Saturday's runs, both round 1 and round 2. And tomorrow we get to go to round 3 and 4 and possibly, hopefully, make it to finals. All right, it is a new day and a new round, and that is round 3, and this is called hybrid. So similar to time to beat that we did in our warm-up run, they don't have all the obstacles in there. They just have a few of the obstacles in there, so they don't always have a dog walk, and then this time they didn't, which is a relief, because the dog walk for Sushi, for me, it's been iffy, to say the least. When she's really excited, and she's been doing great, and she's been real excited, she's going to fly past that dog walk. And like I said in the previous round, we need to hit that yellow contact zone in order to run clean on the dog walk. Also, going into this event, I forgot to tell y'all, there's something crazy with Sushi is that she's had an eye issue in her left eye. And we've had some issues of her being able to see. We've got it cleared up for this event and she's doing great. More recently, she sometimes has skipped past contact because she didn't know how to approach it safely and she'd just go right past it. We're hoping that doesn't happen either. So in round 3, Enya finally runs clean. We're so excited. And so does Noah, running clean. He does a fantastic run through the course. He is on a steady pace. And this time last year, he was popping out of weave poles out of nerves. He was getting nervous about going into the weave poles. And so far, he has gotten all his weave poles perfectly. He's gotten them the first time when asked. He hasn't been nervous going through them. We've seen him look up occasionally, but not nearly as bad as last year. And it's been amazing to see. So far, he's done warm-up, round 1, round 2, and round 3, all clean on his weave poles. So we are looking forward for him running clean the whole event. And he only has to do it one more time in order to get that possible breed medallion. Sushi, awesome as well, doing great. Here's the thing, Miko is probably one of our best chances to make it to finals because she's fast and she's clean. But in this course, she also was rounding a corner and she went to go take off and you can see her feet just slipped right underneath her. She doesn't get the traction right and she just slips and knocks into the bar and knocks the bar. So she's sadly probably not going to go to finals. Noah's been running great. The problem is he's probably not fast enough against all the other 8-inch dogs, 165 8-inch dogs to make it. Sushi's right on that edge. We're gonna have to see how she does in round 4 to see if we're going to finals. To recap that, we have Noah and Sushi with 3 clean rounds, and then we have Miko with 2 clean rounds and Enya with 1 clean round. We're going into round 4, cross fingers, Sushi can hold it together. We may have a chance to make it to finals. Round 4, jumpers. Phew, no contacts, just jumps, weave, tunnel, and we're out of there. I'm looking forward to this. I'm a little bit nervous. I've actually been here before multiple times. Last year, we ran 3 clean rounds. and then faulted on the last round with Sushi. And then also in previous years, I got a chance to run Miko, and again, ran 3 clean rounds, faulted on round 4. I have to convert with Sushi. I have to make sure that I run clean on this last round in order to have even a chance to make it to finals. We head up. Enya, clean round. Miko, clean round. Sushi's turn. Here we go. We're running the course, going through it. I'm just trying to stay connected. If you want to know my mindset in here, Sushi, I know she can run faster. And she needs to get up there. She needs to go fast in order to get into finals. But first things first is I am looking for connection. I am making sure that we are connected. And there's some handling things and some handling choices I've made during this whole competition is I have just decided that I'm going to focus on connection over speed. Don't worry about going fast. Speed will come, but I have to stay connected with my dog. I have to make sure that she is seeing and connected with every obstacle, particularly because we possibly have that eye issue that we're working with, where her left eye has been a little bit difficult for her to see everything, see me, see the obstacles. So I'm going to make sure she knows where she's going before heading to the next obstacle. We're heading through, we're making it, we do it. We run clean, and we are going to finals, hopefully. I don't know yet. I don't know at this point. I didn't know whether I was going to make it or not, and it was so awesome. I was just excited that Sushi and I, for the first time ever in Invitationals, have run clean, not just in warm-ups, round 1, round 2, round 3, but in round 4, we brought it home. We have a chance to make the finals. The Smith Pack dream of going to finals is still alive. And finals are just like I said before, it's like a cherry on top. It's great to go. If you can make it, if you don't, we can go home happy because we ran a clean rounds all weekend long with Sushi, so we're happy with that. Finally, Noah hits up on the bet. With Sushi running 4 clean rounds, she's probably getting the breed medallion. Now with Noah, hopefully with the Shih Tzu world, he's going to run 4 clean rounds, and he's going to also bring home the breed medallion. Sure enough, he gets up there, runs steady, hits his weed pulse, doesn't act nervous at all, and runs home clean. And we look on the scoreboards, and guess what? Both Sushi and Noah have their breed medallions. Sushi made top French Bulldog, Noah made top Shih Tzu, and we're going home not only with some awesome ribbons, but also a cool medal called the breed medallion. And now it's a waiting game. They said they're going to take, this year with 165 dogs, they're going to take 14-ish dogs. Sushi's sitting there about 10th to 12th place. So we're sitting, and finally, all the 8-inch dogs have run, and they make the announcement. Doggie Dojo, I just found out that I'm going to finals with Sushi. Here we go. Oh my gosh, we ran such a fantastic run. Stayed connected, breathed, didn't rush, just extension and collection. I have this little checklist I kept checking into, and I just would take a moment and just be with my dog before each run, and we got it done. This time last year, we just had a lot of nerves, mostly on my end. Sushi did too, but she just was confident and as happy as I'll get out. Not officially in finals but they take the top 14 of the 8-inch class, and she's sitting at number 12 with all the dogs finished running. They haven't made the official announcement yet, but I should hear that very soon. But we're going to finals. Let's go. So if you enjoyed this journey, please hit the subscribe button down below because Sushi and I are heading to finals, and I'm going to bring you along for that journey as well in our next video. Thanks for joining here on the Doggie Dojo. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. As always, have some fun with your dogs, and we'll see you all next time.